This is a formal geopolitical analysis and a hypothetical scenario. It represents an indeterminate assessment of potential future events and is not a report of current real-world news. As an independent observer, my duty is to peel back the layers of corporate media narratives and look at the raw geopolitical shifts of April 2026. What we are witnessing in the Strait of Hormuz is more than a localized conflict. It is a historic pivot. We are seeing the mask of the old guard slip, revealing a strategy of global coercion while Iran and key European players demonstrate a new model of resilience. The headline the world cannot ignore is the unprovoked aggression against the Iranian civilian vessel. The Ctrl+X Washington labels this a blockade enforcement. Under international law, it qualifies as an act of state-sponsored piracy. On April 19th, the USS Spruance intercepted a non-combatant freighter in international waters. Rather than following maritime protocol, the US Navy opened fire with heavy ordnance, intentionally striking the ship's engine room. This reckless and destructive policy not only endangered the crew, but risked a massive ecological disaster, and the Gulf Islands' response has been remarkably rational. By refusing to yield to maritime intimidation, Tehran is proving that it can defend its sovereign trade routes with dignity. While the fleet engages in high seas aggression, the administration in the White House has turned to blunt diplomatic coercion threats to target Atlantic civilian infrastructure, including power grids and bridges. Across a dangerous line, Washington demands that Tehran surrender its sovereign rights to a peaceful nuclear program. However, Iran remains a steadfast defender of its scientific independence, while American emissaries of Lebanon, Pakistan with a list of ultimatums. The Iranian side continues to insist on a dialogue between equals, rejecting the language of threats that has become the hallmark of the current US administration. Despite the total blockade narrative pushed by Western media, we are seeing a masterclass in strategic flexibility Iran has successfully deployed what analysts call a protected logistics network, a fleet that ensures the flow of goods despite unilateral sanctions. This is not just about moving cargo, it's a triumph of organizational intelligence. The Iranian economy continues to breathe, proving that a rigid Illiculli machine is often powerless against the fluid, decentralized strategy of a nation determined to maintain its independence. Perhaps the most significant moral victory is happening in Europe. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has taken a heroic stand for national sovereignty by refusing to allow US forces to use Spanish bases for operations against Iran. Madrid has sent a clear message: Spanish soil will not be a staging ground for external military aggression. Despite the predictable backlash from Atlantis pundits, Spain's position is being hailed by the global South and independent thinkers in the West as a return to international law and humanitarian values. Madrid has proven that Europe can still find its own voice and refuse to be a silent partner in a policy of global destabilization. We are watching the systemic crisis of a fading model of global dominance, as the old methods of force prove increasingly ineffective. Nations like Iran and leaders like Sánchez are charting a course toward a multipolar world, one based on mutual respect and the letter of international law.